How to practice Mel Bay using the principles of correct practice for guitar. All right, let's take another look at how to practice the Mel Bay method using the principles of correct practice for guitar. The Mel Bay method has a lot of great content. There is zero information on how to actually teach your fingers to do it. And because of that, most people that use it get lots of problems. So let's try to make sure that you're not one of them. So we're on page 11 here. You just learned the notes G and A at the second fret. When you do Sparkling Stella, you will, before you play the first note, you'll put your third finger down on the D. You will not lift it. You'll do it like that, so you won't be taking it off. Now, make sure you put the C on behind. As you lift this finger, remember about from the previous lesson, remember about continuous contact. So, before I lift that first finger there, I'm going to touch my 2 down to the A because I'm looking ahead and I see that that's coming up. And that way I can't miss. Now, before I lift this finger, when I practice, I'll put that finger there. Why? Because it's coming up next measure for the D. So I'm always trying to avoid having nothing down. So it's the same thing with all that stuff there. So we don't want the fingers flying all over the place. That's the best way to do it. Now on the next page, or Lee. So here I would start with the C down. Now you can just lift and have no contact and just support the arm, or you could touch lightly for support. If you're somewhat of an experienced player, it's not going to be a big deal to have no support here at that time. There are occasions where putting down a finger, for support is more trouble than it's worth, so we always have to make that decision. In general, though, in practice, it's good to do it. When you play, you may be a lot freer with taking fingers off. Now that's a tricky spot. Because whenever 3 and 2 are used, they don't have a lot of independence, so careful there. You may really mess that up. Always make sure the 1 is behind the 3 when you're going to go to it. I would be touching that. So in general, you see the idea is very little movement. When you go to this line, leave that C down that you just played. So for that whole third line, I'm leaving that finger down. Here I would go and touch, as I play that F note, I would touch my third finger. There's that 2-3 thing again. So your goal is to have your fingers staying just like that. If you are using the principles and you've been through the foundation exercises, you've built this independence into your fingers already, so that will be easy for you. Now, the next Red River Valley, again, I'm going to set up, I'm going to put that 1 down. And I'm leaving it down the whole time. First line, I have the C down. I will hold the C here. So all the way from the beginning up to there, I'm holding that C. Now, while holding the G, I'm going to bring that F over. And that's how that part is done. This goes down before I lift. Okay, then a lot of players might just use 4 here. You could do that, or you hop the 3 over. Hold that note until you get that A down. Now I'd move it over. little bit of supporting the arm here. As the 1 comes off the F and goes there, hold that D, and then you have the C. Okay, so that is page 12. Now, on the next page, similar stuff. By the way, you know you should record these chords, and like on Aura Lee there, and play the melody. You can't say to yourself that you really know this stuff until you can play it smoothly along with the chords, and you may be very surprised at how difficult that actually is to do. Whoops. So the psalm, if you were to do the chords of that, you'd find that pretty tricky because they change fast. Okay, but that'll be up to you whether you want to try that. So again, I'm going to put down the C. I'm going to touch my second finger to the A because it's coming up. So I lift the 1. Now I'm going to put that 1 back on as I play the G. Keep my contact. Just move this over like that. Don't really lift it, you drag it over. And that's all. Same finger behavior we've been discussing. Now hold the C here on the psalm. That whole line. There's always something down. I'm keeping the heavy arm. That's one of the terms we have in the principles, which means that my shoulders relaxed and the arm weight is coming through my fingers. One of the important principles of very effortless playing. Okay, Saints Go Marching In. Now, I'll start this totally off. Okay? I could be touching if I wanted to stabilize. I could just touch, I could even touch 4. So try it either way. See the difference if you had the 4th finger touching here lightly and then you played those notes, or if you just were floating. Make sure you hold the 1 as you reach for the 3. Okay? Yeah, nothing new here. That's pretty much it. Okay, so good luck with practicing. That takes us up to page 13 in Mel Bay. Good luck with practicing that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share it. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. Okay, happy practicing.